Salve galera, Slasxy na área, trazendo aqui então nossa próxima parte, parte 6 de Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. E bom pessoal, aqui está extremamente insano, né, nosso amigo Hans, nosso grande amigo e irmão Hans. Guys, ele está preso e está numa dificuldade tremenda lá, a gente tem que ajudar ele, rapaziada. Faz basicamente algumas horas da parte anterior, tá, que eu tô gravando esse vídeo, pessoal, então só parei pra comer alguma coisa mesmo. Tava muito envolvente a última parte. E agora eu acredito que seja melhor ainda, né? A gente não conseguiu falar com o Lord Van Berg. A gente tem que libertar o Hans o mais rápido possível. Quando a gente vai aqui na capela, a gente tá do lado de dentro do castelo até que enfim. Né? Só que a gente tá sem nossos itens. Bem lembrando, a gente tá sem nossos itens aqui. A gente vai ter que pegar nossos itens primeiro, eu acredito, né? Porque a gente sem item aqui não pode fazer nada. Eu nem sei o que a gente pega, no último episódio a gente não encontrou o guarda aqui da frente, eu queria perguntar novamente pra ele. É parecido com esse ali. Perguntar novamente pra ele se a gente conseguiria. Onde é que a gente acha o equipamento, mas eu não consegui ver isso, pessoal. Talvez seja por aqui.
I saw him, but I didn't speak with him.
Did he seem off to you?
I finished hauling the sacks. What now?
Ah, eu tenho
How
que
should I
libertar.
know? They told me to think up some job for you, so you wouldn't be idle. So if you want to pass the time, go ahead, but do it sensibly.
Well, if you really don't have anything for me, I'll just idle around then.
That'd suit you, eh? None of that. Only, what to do with you? I've only got work in the forge, and that's a craft. An art, you could say.
I'm a blacksmith too, even if I don't look the part right now.
Oh, really?
Aye. My pa was a blacksmith, a respected one.
Then you might actually be some use to me. At least I wouldn't have to work my fingers to the bone all the time. I'll tell you what, go to the forge. The fire's gone cold. I haven't had much time for, well, the trade. So fire it up and make some horseshoes for Kabat. He's our groom. Always bothering me that you don't have shoes for the horses. And there's only one nag stabled here now that his lordship's away with his men.
All right. How many should I make?
How many legs does a horse have?
Four.
Smart lad. We've got one horse. That's 4 times 1. But Kabat's already got 3. So that's 4 minus 3, which is...
1. All right.
You'll find everything you need in the trunk in the forge. It's there, past the gate.
All right. But I was told not to go there.
And now I'm telling you to go. And when it's done, bring it to me to check so you don't make me look bad. Off you go.
Isso que é tranquilo.
Lads!
Não deu ir. O dia da ferradura, tá? Isso é bom, hein? Falar de dentro é bom.
That damn wretch!
Cara, ferradura eu sei fazer, então. Já sabe fazer ferradura. Vamos fazer logo. Já posso continuar
Like
aqui.
always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind. That miserable blacksmith, where is he now? That miserable blacksmith, where is he now?
Eu achava que quem fazia esses assovios era o outro ferreiro lá. Mas é a gente.
Where's that fool of a blacksmith? Where's that fool of a blacksmith? Crucifix! Where's that blacksmith?
Deu bom demais. Você vai estar falando do Blacksmith aí, cara? O que você tá falando, sua enjoada?
That damn wretch!
É, ficou bom.
Grant that I
Gostei.
Captain Thomas may recover. I beg you, let his wounds be healed. And if you take him from his way, welcome him.
About that horseshoe.
Well, did you get it done?
Yeah. Here.
Well, what are you standing around here for? I told you to take it to Kabat.
No. You told me to bring it and show it to you.
You're a smart one, eh? Well, now I'm telling you to go to Kabat with it. He's our groom. Most likely he'll be idling by the upper stables, the grouch. Just between the two of us, he's a very unpleasant fella. Unlike me.
I can't wait.
It was nice. Good food and drink.
I brought you those horseshoes. I mean, horseshoe.
That took long enough. I've only got one horse here and I've got nothing to shoe him with. And you know who gets in the shit over it?
You?
Exactly. Mistakes are punished here, so either I'd end up reduced to beggary, or I'd have to go back to what I was doing before. And I wouldn't like that.
What did you do before?
You're a bit inquisitive, ain't you?
Well, I get the feeling you're actually proud of it.
Let's just say I haven't always made an honest living. Is that enough for you?
Not quite. I'd also like to know if you still got any tools.
I might be able to find something, but I'll tell you, it won't come cheap.
Maybe another time.
Suit yourself.
Ei, fiz o que tinha que ser feito aqui, hein? Enquanto eu trabalho perto do... Puxa, que chatice esse trabalho aqui, cara.
Passing by in the summer. The only bit of shade, far and wide.
Quero o que mesmo? Enquanto trabalho perto do patíbulo. Ao privado, não vou dar trabalho.
First bell. Another 11 to go.
Tem que ser rápido, hein? Não tem nada aqui. Ops. Funcionário. Funcionário.
Greetings.
Greetings. What brings you here so early in the morning?
I was told to come and ask you for a job.
Nice timing. Do you know anything about carpentry?
No, blacksmithing is more my field.
Ah, well, that's handy. I got the job of fixing up this here scaffold, so it don't collapse when we hang that poacher. But the whole thing is fucked. I need a good carpenter's axe. There's one broadaxe in the shed, but it's as blunt as a file. Of course, Osina didn't find time all year to hone the thing.
But that poacher is innocent.
An innocent poacher? But that's nothing to do with me. My job is to make sure it don't collapse when he swings.
By the way, would you happen to know how I can get up top in the Maiden?
Why, up the stairs, of course.
Yeah, but I'm not actually allowed inside the tower.
Then don't go there. Hey, I'd love to chat with you, but I got a job to do.
I could help you with that.
You could? Well, that'd be great. Go and get it from the shed, sharpen it, and bring it back to me.
Sure thing. Can't get any better than this. Here it is. Hope it's good.
Sharp as a skinning knife. Nice. Without your help, the scaffold could well collapse under that poacher. And nobody wants that.
And then the execution would be postponed.
I doubt it. We're not going to make a show out of it like they do in Prague. But someone would have to get their hands dirty, and no one fancies that.
Understandably.
Anyway, thanks. I can't afford to fuck things up
today.
today. The Chamberlain is as tetchy as the devil.
Isn't he always?
Yeah, but even more today. Anna the laundress said he's got bellyache. Everyone is avoiding him like the plague.
Uh-huh. I'll be going.
I've got to get back to work too. Farewell, my friend.
Andamos aqui agora. Tá lá no capitão lá, né? Nossa. Está sem nossas coisas ainda, isso é horrível. Não vai dar.
What was Lord Semin's wedding like?
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests.
The second toll for Hans.
What?
Que agora, cara? O que eu faço?
You're not permitted to be here. Give up!
Back my car!
Now you're... God!
Show your stuff. The pillory's too good for you. I'll chop you up on the
I
spot.
surrender! Enough!
Felt like doing a bit of robbery, did you? Snooping around on other people's property like that? For now, you'll pay a fine. But if we find out there's anything missing, we'll charge you with theft.
I can't pay. I don't have enough money.
In that case,
Que isso, cara? Não, não, que a gente vai ter que voltar, gente.
Die,
Volta até
Lucky!
a morte, esse filho da puta.
I'll beat you. You a bloody pulp fucker. You want to try me? Yeah. I'll rip your ass open. You can't stand up to this.
A gente vai voltar só. Tá, vou voltar aqui direto. Não, não, esse cara aí tá de sacanagem, cara, eu não acredito. Nossa, deixa eu ver. Caramba, cara, olha o tamanho da merda.
It was nice.
Como que eu vou chegar até lá em cima, cara?
I brought you those.
That took... And you know...
You?
Exact... All right.
I'll be going then.
So run a...
Acelerar bem isso aqui. Nossa, mas isso aqui é difícil de chegar lá em cima. Ele vai ter que me dizer isso aí.
Jesus. The Lord be...
I was.
No,
No,
but there's...
Pula, pula, pula,
I could.
You could.
Sure.
pula.
The first bell. Another 11 to go.
Nossa, vamos ver aqui.
All right.
Here it is. Hope it's good.
Sharp as a without your. Anyway.
Isn't he all?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Would you happen?
And what?
I want to...
The chap.
Deixar lá de qualquer jeito.
And did he succeed? In getting in, I mean.
Aye, he did. He climbed down into the well in the courtyard. See, there's caves under Tursky, and the well ain't actually a well, but an underground pool in one of them caves. And from there, you can get to the dungeons, and then into the Maiden.
Oh, he sounds bold.
Oh, aye, but they still caught him and gave him a whipping. And when they found out how he done it, they took the cleats out of the well wall.
What does that mean?
That the next Binyek would have to jump in and not climb down. I wouldn't fancy that.
Indeed. What was Binyek after in the castle?
A certain buxom chambermaid who wouldn't give him what he was after in the hay and wanted a fine feather bed.
O cara é maluco.
I'll be going.
I've got to get back to work too.
Farewell, my friend.
Poxa, cara. Tem que achar um jeito de a gente conseguir entrar aí, cara.
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel? At the mill? Yeah.
Se tentar subir lá não vai ter como, não. Matar os guardas também não é uma opção, não. É uma opção de merda essa. Tem que achar um jeito viável de chegar lá em cima.
This property belongs to someone else.
Ixi, cara. Porra, é essa?
Semi's wedding like?
It was nice. Good food and drink.
Aquele vagabundo não fala mais porra nenhuma.
Lots more then.
Do you know how I can get up to the chapel?
You can't. Only his lordship and his family go there. And of course, Father Nicodemus. Usually, that is. Only now, Captain Thomas is lying there. He's at death's door. God save him.
I understand. What's the matter, good wife? Why are you standing here grumbling?
Because of that damn blacksmith. I'm waiting here for him like for Judgment Day. The lock on my spice chest is stuck, and Sir Otto will be back any time. How am I to bake gingerbread without ginger, eh?
Can I help you somehow?
No, unless you can pick a lock. And decent folk don't know how to do that.
I know how to do it, but first I have to get tools for it.
All right, I'll wait here. Another while won't kill me.
Até conseguir isso daí, cara, vai criar um pouco daquele... Eu tô tentando ajudar ela porque eu quero que eu consiga alguma coisa em relação ao Henry, cara.
Do I get something for those horseshoes?
Hey, I've no time for jokes. I've only got one horse here, but even so.
What did...
You're a bit...
Well, I get... Not...
but I'll tell...
Eu sabia que tu tem ferramenta.
Isn't there maybe some...
Well, since you're offering... I lost a very nice Turk...
Who did you lose it to?
Father Nicodemus. That priest rolls dice like the
Don't worry.
but with no trouble, all right?
Naturally.
Caramba, velho.
It was nice. Good food and drink.
Porra de rosário, cara. O que tu quer com rosário, cara?
Do you know where Captain Thomas is? I heard he was in a bad way.
It's true, son. It doesn't look good for him.
Caralho, vai parece que
Why
é
do you
por aí.
ask?
I'd like to pray with him.
A kind thought, but you can't get to Thomas. I had him moved during the night up to the chapel in the Maiden.
Why can't I get there?
You know, the castle chapel is an important place. Only Lord von Berghoff, his kin, and a few others are allowed there.
Like you, for instance.
Naturally. It's certainly good of you to want to pray for Thomas, but you can do that anywhere without having to disturb him.
Why did you take him to the chapel?
The surgeon is away with Lord von Berghoff, and Thomas has got considerably worse. I don't like to say it, but there's nothing left but to pray for a miracle.
Uh-huh. I'll be going then.
Go.
It seems like you'd be glad to have someone to play with.
Alea jacta non est, my friend. The die has not been cast, and that grieves, so I'll be quite glad if you join me. And for what shall we play? You don't look too well off.
Tem nem dinheiro, cara.
I heard you have a certain turquoise rosary.
Aye, it belonged to Kabat, although belonged is a strong word.
How do you mean?
Kabat is known for having some peculiar things in his property, if you grasp my meaning.
Let's play for it then.
Certainly, why not? As long as you put up a decent wager against it.
Maybe we better leave it for now. I don't have very much coin at the moment.
As you wish, friend. But if you should change...
What if my soul is burdened with sin? Is there a way to cleanse it?
Of course, son. You can redeem yourself with an indulgence, or take the path of repentance and atone for your sins with a pilgrimage. It will improve your reputation with people, but beware. Making a pilgrimage does not erase your crimes in the eyes of the law, nor does it release you from paying a fine. And you, if I'm not mistaken, have a few, similar concerns. Come find me when you have atoned for your worldly sins.
So, are you...
Indeed.
Well,
Heavenly music. As you...
Não tem dinheiro, cara. Cara, o pessoal não me deu as coisas que eu queria aqui, cara. Como é que eu vou resolver? Ponto de interesse. Cara, eu vou nesse único lugar que é possível ter alguma coisa pra mim. Ele não me deu nada.
Greetings, friend.
Wedding like?
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots.
Oi, Wojtek. Could you stop gabbing and come and help?
Can't you see I'm talking to someone?
I ain't seen you here. Are you new and all? Well, I'm Magda.
I'm Henry.
It's great to have some new lads here.
Oh, aye. Henry, how about you bugger off? I wouldn't want a repeat of our last disagreement.
Me neither. But all I care about is you giving me a hand. Those sacks won't carry themselves.
I'll just finish what I'm discussing with Magda and I'll be right with you.
Are you also helping Wojtek's uncle?
What uncle?
Wojtek here said he's helping his uncle, Osina the blacksmith.
No. I'm not helping anyone's uncle. This is a punishment, just like with Wojtek here.
A punishment?
Aye. We got into a bit of a fight at Lord Semin's wedding.
What? Are you trying to make a fool of me?
Ah, that's not quite how it was.
You wretch.
Oh, thanks. You really are a cunt.
If you want to fight, I'll be happy to oblige. But not here, and not now.
Don't worry, I'll find you.
Minhas coisas, cara.
Yeah, maybe next time then.
Mas aqui eu já não posso sair já, não. Eu não sei uma dica de como ele fez pra subir lá, cara.
And did he succeed? In getting in, I mean.
Aye, he did. He climbed down into the well in the courtyard. See, there's caves under Tursky, and the well ain't actually a well, but an underground pool in one of them caves. And from there, you can get to the dungeons, and then into the Maiden.
Oh, he sounds bold.
Oh, aye, but they still caught him and gave him a whipping. And when they found out how he done it, they took the cleats out of the well wall.
What does that mean?
That the next Binyek would have to jump in and not climb down. I wouldn't fancy that.
Indeed. I'll be going.
Aye. Farewell.
God bless.
Well, good day.
Eu vou ir pra lá se tu não abre a porra do portão. Seu merda. Abre essa porra aí, cara.
The second toll for Hans.
Porcaria, cara.
Miliboska says he was in the water at least a week, judging by the state of his body.
So what? Somebody did him in and chucked him into the water.
Isso pelo poço. Não tem ninguém pra me ajudar. Não consigo sair dessa miséria aqui. Bota lá embaixo do poço não me parece muito bem quebrar as duas pernas. Tem que tentar alguma coisa, cara. Não dá pra arrombar esses bagulho aqui não. Eu fiz tudo que tinha que fazer aqui, cara. Aqui nesses negócios aqui eu não quero fazer nada não.
So, are you still...
Indeed.
Do you still... Hang on. You're saying you don't mind
Acho
holding
que
on to
eu
a
consigo
stolen
fazer com
item?
que ele aposte
And who
sim.
should I give it back to? I doubt Kabat will tell me who he took it from. Besides, you've got to admit a rosary belongs in the hands of a servant of the Lord. It's safe with me. Once its owner turns up, I'll gladly give it back to him.
Or lose it in a game of dice? I wouldn't say it's very safe in your hands.
I'm a priest, not a saint. So what of it?
Sorry, but I'm not going to play for someone else's property.
Suit yourself, friend.
Vagabundo, cara.
What did you do that no one wants to play with you? I hope you don't cheat.
Certainly not. Although it may look that way at times, since fortune is exceptionally good to me. Do not expect any tricks from me. It would be a sin.
And isn't playing dice a sin, too?
It's not as if we were Roman soldiers playing dice for Christ's cloak, is it?
Romans? Are you a...
Ah, that's exactly what Master Theodoricus asked me in the seminary, which, by the way, I successfully completed in autumn. So yes, I am a real priest, my friend.
Never mind then.
May the Lord...
Puxa. Tá feia a coisa. Me resta encontrar um poço. Onde é que tá esse poço, cara?
Give me a scrub, you're after. You'll have to wait. I've been here for ages. I'll have to go.
Cara, daqui não vai pra lugar nenhum.
You're after some leftovers. The kitchen's up top. I don't think...
Cara, não consegui ter parado.
Still no sign of the black...
None at all. And if I can't get...
But the blacksmith...
I know he is. Only he tells me to wait, that he's got more...
Seems to me he's just talking.
I wouldn't be surprised, the lazy wretch. But what can I do? I'm just a loudmouth cook, so I have to wait.
How can the blacksmith help you?
How do you think? He always takes this bit of wire and opens the chest for me. And then he promises to change the lock for 3 years now.
Oh well.
He ought to, the da...
Não tem nada no inventário. Está em sérios apuros. Vamos salvar o jogo. Fico salvar o jogo, vou salvar aqui. Pronto. Mais outra pra dar
The
lá.
third toll. I better get moving.
You've no business here. Are you looking to steal something?
Aqui já era. Aqui já era, rapazes. Que porra de mulher é aquela, cara? Como que ela foi parar ali, cara? Não digo, cara, que essas coisas... Cara, eu queria jogar uma maçã e não faz muito sentido, né?
The third toll. I better get moving.
Vou tentar subir do melhor jeito possível. Cara, não tem como eu nocautear esse guarda, é impossível. Nossa.
You're not permitted to be.
Onde que saiu essa coisa aí, cara? Onde que tu saiu? Isso é muito pior do que eu imaginei isso aqui.
The third toll. I better get moving.
What? You're not. The executioner is sharpening his axe for you. You still resisting?
Eu vou morrer.
The executioner is sharpening his axe for you. You still resisting?
Nós não conseguimos subir.
Pardon me for disturbing you, miss.
If you want to pray, go somewhere else. The chapel is closed. Unless you're a priest. Which I presume you're not.
No, I'm not. My name is Henry.
I'm Adela, Thomas's sister. What is it you want, Henry?
I need to talk to your brother.
No chance of that. He's been lying in a fever for 3 days. And the surgeon is away with Sir Otto. Unless he returns soon, Thomas won't be talking to anyone ever again.
Oh, Christ. But this is a matter of life and death. Thomas is the only one who can testify to what happened.
Yes! It's a matter of life and death for my brother. I want him to rest. Besides which, he's delirious and can't tell you anything.
What actually happened to him?
They were attacked by bandits by the pond. His mare, Arrow, brought him home. He was completely out of it. And little wonder, the way he was hacked up. If the surgeon was here, he'd be in his care. Some of his wounds have healed, but now he has a fever. He's been bedridden for 3 days.
I'm sorry. Maybe I could help somehow?
The only one who can help now is the priest. And I don't want to sound gloomy, but all he can do is pray too. just the same as me.
Where's the physician?
He's with Lord von Berghoff. When Thomas started to get feverish, he left some concoction for him. He was only meant to be gone for a while, but it seems they got stuck somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, the concoction ran out, and we don't have any other physician here.
I'm not a physician, but I could try and brew that concoction. It can't hurt to try. Do you know what it was brewed from?
If I knew that, I'd have brewed it myself. Not even our surgeon knows. He does everything according to his books. He uses
Cara, pra
some
febre é
medical
camomila, cara. A gente
manuscript,
ganhou isso aí
whether
também.
he's treating people or livestock.
And where is this book?
How should I know? Probably in his chambers, in the Crone.
I'll have a look there then.
But no one is allowed there.
I'll figure it out somehow.
Why do you want to help us?
As I said, I need to talk to Thomas.
That's all.
You've no idea how much. If he ended up in hell, I'd have to go there after him. I made a promise.
To who?
Well, to a certain poacher.
What?
Never mind. The main thing is, I'll help you.
Yes, you're right.
I'll get going then. I don't have much time, and neither does Thomas.
Go. And thank you.
Watch out. On the right, Yannick.
Ele vai estar ali na entrada ainda. Isso aqui é de fuder.
What's that?
It was you! Halt!
I'll help you arrest him.
What?
Hey?
It's not my shift. Look out!
Wedding like.
It was nice. Good food.
The fourth bell.
You won't surrender.
Nossa senhora. Não tenho tempo pra isso, cara.
Show you!
I surrender. Enough!
Felt like doing a bit of robbery, did for now.
Que merda, cara. Olha isso.
Look, can you keep a secret?
What are you talking about? What secret?
I was looking for the latrines. I couldn't hold it any longer.
That's where you were looking. Are you shitting me?
No, but I almost shat myself.
Shut up! You're trying to trick me, but I'm not falling for it.
I surrender.
Now show me what you've got. Let's see if you have anything stolen on you.
All right.
All right then. I don't see anything else. You won't avoid punishment. Let's go!
Preciso matar aquele guarda então. Eu vou fazer alguma coisa, cara. Sem arma. Tem a porra de um... sucata. Por que diabos ele não nocauteia, cara? Tem várias armas aqui.
Huh? It was... Haven't you had enough? I'll kill you on the spot if you don't yield. Ha! No, you don't. If you keep resisting, I've all the right in the world to execute you on the... Ha!
Fourth bell.
Don't think I won't cut you to pieces. Ha! No, you don't. Ha! Christ! Shit! If you keep resisting, I've all the right in the world to execute you on the spot. The pillory's too good for you. I'll chop you up on the spot. Go fuck yourself.
You don't fight with guards, you fool. You surrender to them.
Show what you're made of.
You won't escape punishment.
Nossa, não conheço, a gente fez isso, é impossível. Minhas armas, gente. Inacreditável o que a gente conseguiu fazer aqui, tá? Quem que é esse verme aqui?
Guard?
Must you interrupt me at my prayers? If it's arms you want, go to the kitchen.
Sorry to bother you, but I heard you praying. I need to get to your captain.
You know Thomas? Where from?
Well, that's a really long story, but I heard what happened to him, and I need to talk to him.
Talk? What do you expect to hear from him? But it's all the same. Thomas is lying in a fever upstairs in the Maiden. It don't look good for him. Them bastards cut him up good. Poor fella. And if that wasn't enough, they stole his rosary too. Barbarians.
I heard that priest of yours has the rosary.
Nicodemus?
Yeah. I heard he won it from Kabat at dice.
That sounds like him, all right. Booze and dice. And consorting with that thief, Cabot, too.
Well, I suppose he should give it back, right?
He certainly should.
Should I deal with that?
No, no. I'll sort it out with him myself. But you did the right thing. Maybe that rosary turning up was a sign from above. Wouldn't you like to pray by Thomas's bedside?
Could I?
Aye, come with me. I'll take you up to the chapel. Usually it ain't open to, well, folk of your station.
I understand. I'd be glad to go and pray for Thomas.
The Sawbones was a little reluctant when I told him I wanted to carry Thomas upstairs. The wounded are supposed to lie as close to the chapel as possible. Everyone knows that. Years ago, I heard from a man that something similar happened in Strahlenberg during the Margravate Wars. The Burgrave of the castle was seriously wounded. An enemy rider stuck him with a spear like a pig on a spit and pulled him halfway through the woods. No one thought he'd live to see the morning. But the castle chaplain, Petronel by name, ordered that the Burgrave must be close to the Lord when his hour came. There's this really high tower in Strahlenberg. The locals call it the Trumpet, on account of how it seems to get wider near the top. I saw it with my own 2 eyes on the road to Krakow when I was escorting Lord von Burgo there. When they took the Burgrave up there, spear and all, on Petronel's orders, the next day they were amazed. The Burgrave made a miraculous recovery. They say an angel descended there at night and pulled the spear out of the Burgrave's wound. Ever since then, they keep the spear on display at the castle. I understand the Sawbones. He didn't want to make it tough for Thomas, because climbing up to the maiden ain't easy. Only the fellas and me figured it was the best thing for him.
Hey, you're the one they're looking for here.
Calm down. I surrender.
Felt like doing a bit for now.
Verme mesmo insolente, cara. Vamos voltar aqui, vamos falar com aquele cara ali, que senão a gente não vai conseguir fazer isso aqui nunca.
The third toll. I better get moving.
Não pode ser tão simples, cara. Cara, a gente consegue conversar.
God, sorry to bother you.
You know,
That
Thomas and back.
I heard.
Yeah, that's.
Well, I suppose.
He certainly.
Should I?
No, but you did.
Could I?
Aye.
I understand.
The Sawbones was a little reluctant when I told him I wanted to carry Thomas upstairs. The wounded are supposed to lie as close to the chapel as possible. Everyone knows that. Years ago, I heard from a man that something similar happened in Strahlenberg during the Margravate Wars. The Burgrave of the castle was seriously wounded. An enemy rider stuck him with a spear like a pig on a spit and pulled him halfway through the woods. No one thought he'd live to see the morning. But the castle chaplain, Petronel by name, ordered that the Burgrave must be close to the Lord when his hour came. There's this really high tower in Strahlenberg. The locals call it the Trumpet, on account of how it seems to get wider near the top. I saw it with my own 2 eyes on the road to Krakow when I was escorting Lord von Burgo there. When they took the Burgrave up there, spear and all, on Petronel's orders, the next day they were amazed. The Burgrave made a miraculous recovery. They say an angel descended there at night and pulled the spear out of the Burgrave's wound. Ever since then, they keep the spear on display at the castle. I understand the Sawbones. He didn't want to make it tough for Thomas, because climbing up to the maiden ain't easy. Only the fellas and me figured it was the best thing for him.
Cara, isso aqui era realmente impossível, cara. Olha como quando o bem quer, o bagulho acontece, velho. Verminoso aqui não tinha o que fazer, velho. Matar um guarda aqui é... Pô, pedir pra morrer, né, velho? Era realmente pedir pra ser enforcado. Vim dar uma mensagem num reino e tô matando o exército dos outros, velho. Cara, aqui eu me subo, tá? É, você nem ia subir isso aqui tudo desse jeito que você tá indo aí, cara. Onde tá esse miserável? Não chegou nem ali. Nossa, não chegou nem ali. Ai, 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 cara, tá indo lá do cacete. Eu vou pular também, pessoal. Vou pular isso aqui tudo.
Pardon?
If you want, unless...
No,
I
need...
Unless... Yes, besides...
Maybe... Where's the...
He was only anywhere. Not even.
And where is this book?
How should I know?
I'll have a look there then.
But no one is allowed there.
I'll figure it out somehow.
Why do you want to help?
As you've no idea how much.
To who?
Well,
What?
never mind.
Yes.
I'll get going.
Go.
Greetings, Adela. How's he doing?
Still the same. In a fever.
Thomas's rosary turned up, so I brought it to him. This wayfarer here found it, and he'd like to pray with Thomas, if you don't mind.
I don't mind.
All right. I'll be going then. Stay strong.
No, please.
I'm sorry.
Usei a porra desse rosário de uma vez, cara. Acho que agora a gente consegue entrar aqui, cara. Esse aí que tá. A gente consegue estar aqui sem ser visto como um bandido. A gente subiu a primeira vez com o cara.
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Que isso, que isso?
You won't find any mushrooms.
Que isso, cara? O cara já ia me... O cara me viu subindo ali, cara. Que porra é essa? Que é? Preciso... Nossa, cara, é acesso... Caramba, velho.
Stuff your face quickly and get back to work.
Cara, como que eu vou chegar lá? É uma grande do mal.
The fourth bell.
If it's scrub you're after, you'll have to wait. I've been here for ages.
I suppose you're waiting here for a bite to eat.
Damn right. Like, I know they're preparing a banquet for his nibs, but they could have left one cook here, or at least a bit of gruel, for Christ's sake.
I can try and find something for you.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
Not really. Besides, I'm quite hungry myself.
Go and look then. There's some baths down below. There might be something there. I'd go myself, but if someone saw me there, I'd be in trouble. Ever since... well, never mind.
I'll figure it out somehow. I can see if I've got anything to eat on me.
Hey, I need some decent grub, not some mouldy bread.
Well, you might be surprised. Oh,
Well, go.
I'll be going then.
Go. And if you meet the...
Nossa, preciso da...
If they left at least a crust of bread.
Stuff your face quickly and get back to work.
Fazer a porra do ferreiro ir lá, cara. Que cara miserável.
Fanka the cook sent me.
Jesus Christ, God protect us from all evil. What does that harpy want?
She's not able to open the spice chest.
Again? She's a bloody nuisance.
Maybe if you fixed it, she'd stop bothering you.
Maybe if your pa wiped you off on his sleeve, you wouldn't be here making cheeky remarks. I'm a castle blacksmith, not some village tinker. I've more important things to do.
She told me you always open it with some implement. I'll gladly do it if you tell me where to find one.
Jesus, why do you even talk to that woman?
I'm supposed to help out around here.
What of it? I already let you into the forge anyway. There's this small red pot on a shelf there with some lockpicks in it. But I don't suppose you know how to use one.
As it happens, I do.
I'd rather not ask where you learned. Although you just got out of jail though, eh? Just don't get up to any funny business with them.
Sure.
Já descobri como a gente vai conseguir passar por aqui do ar. A gente vai ser daqui. Onde é que tá esse bagulho que ele disse? Cadê esse momento, cara?
Still no...
None.
Oh well.
You're Christ, pardon me.
So I got what I needed, and we can get to it. Where's that chest?
Caramba, cara, eu tenho muito
It's in the castle cellars. Follow me. My time is precious, seeing as how his lordship will be back any time.
Yeah, but I'm not allowed there. I was told to stay in the courtyard.
Never mind that. You go in with me and you're helping me. Come along. What a day. I burnt the rue in the morning, and then the girl told me we're out of venison. I don't know what that gamekeeper's up to again. Actually, I do know, and it ain't nothing good. And now this. 3 years that lock is broken, and 3 years that good-for-nothing has been promising to fix it. But no. After all, I'm just a stupid cook fanker who's always nagging and won't leave anyone in peace. But if I didn't nag, there'd be nothing done in this godforsaken castle. You have to kick people's asses here to even get them out of bed in the morning. The lazy bones. Pfui! Here it is, that damn chest. 3 years I've been telling him. God's truth.
Shit.
Nossa, cara. Você não tem gaso, cara? Como assim? Tinha 12 lá.
The bell's ringing for HANS the 5th time.
Hey, you've no business here. Are you looking to steal something?
Give up.
Puta que me pariu.
It's all right.
Watch out.
You'll be
On
fine.
the right, Yannick. I'm sorry.
consegui abrir aquilo lá não, cara. É muito difícil. Eu não entendi o mecanismo daquilo. Depósito deles, né, cara? Mas eu preciso roubar essas comidas tudo aqui.
The fourth bell.
Mas posso, cara. Que não faça uma sopa para aquele maldito lá.
Scrub you're after. You'll have to.
That's a
Damn, Oren.
I can see.
Hey,
I've got something for you.
you said that last time. Thanks. Well, at least I won't starve.
You're welcome. Enjoy it.
Porra daquela mulher ali dentro, cara.
You? What in God's name are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same question.
I work here, genius.
I need help.
Who doesn't? I still have to clean out all the fireplaces in the crown. Do you know how many there are?
I don't know or care. I have to find medicine for Captain Thomas. Otherwise he'll die and my friend will be executed.
Thomas. I brought water to him in the tower. And I can tell you he is beyond help. That poor sister of his.
Well, you look like you know your way around here. Maybe you can help me.
Why should I?
I'm not stupid. You've no business here. You're snooping around in the surgeon's stuff and God knows what else. It could land you in trouble.
Oh, yeah? How?
Well, for instance, I could take something here. Don't forget, I might be slaving here today, but tomorrow they'll get fed up with me and they'll probably kick me out by morning. And you'll still be here. So it'll be on you. For sure someone saw you coming here.
And you too, no?
That's definitely an interesting point. But tell me.
No. I'll tell you nothing. And now get out of my way. Simple maid like me has lots of work to do in this castle.
This is long.
The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time.
Três partes de que tá na seta. Na seta, duas partes de gelo babado. Folhas de salve. Projeto que está sido publicado pelo baú. Especializações estratégicas. Um projeto quebrado anos, mas as cozinhas foram nutrientes e me deram um pouco de leve.
plank of the...
Jesus.
She's...
Again. Jesus, what?
I'm...
There's the... just...
Sure.
Não consigo os dados daquele idiota que eu consigo mais ganhos.
Lord be with you. What do you need?
Não diálogo.
And don't gobble everything, fella.
Still...
None.
Oh well.
You're...
Só uma. Caramba.
The sixth bell. Half the time is up.
Vou ter que salvar isso aí.
So I got...
It's in the...
Yeah, but I'm not...
Never mind.
Eu vou ter que salvar isso aí. Impossível.
What a day. I burnt the roux in the morning, and then the girl told me we're out of venison. I don't know what that gamekeeper's up to again. Actually, I do know, and it ain't nothing good. And now this. 3 years that lock is broken, and 3 years that good-for-nothing has been promising to fix it. But no. After all, I'm just a stupid cook. But if I didn't die, there'd be nothing done in this godforsaken castle. You have to kick people's asses here to even get them out of bed. The lazy bones. Boy!
Tá. Salvar e sair. Vamos lá, gente. Agora daqui desse save point, muito mais fácil a gente conseguir fazer, porque se a gente vai errar muitas vezes aqui. Porque esse negócio aqui eu não entendi como é que funciona. Então, com o save point é muito mais fácil. Como a gente precisa da poção pra tomar ali, né? A gente não tem. Tem esse método aí. Cá entre nós vai ajudar demais. Demais, demais, demais.
Make sure those liver bursts are well roasted.
Bora, agora a gente tá no
Crisp on the outside,
esquema.
juicy on the inside. Nothing half cooked. Oh, it's talk.
Here it is, that damn chest. 3 years I've been telling him. God's truth.
And when that's all done, let the maid
Cara, o problema é que isso aqui é horrível.
don't show me up in front of his lordship.
Damnation.
Olha que coisa, velho. Que coisa horrível de se fazer.
Quick, quick. Sir Otto will be back any...
Deixa eu ver como é que faz isso aqui. Senão isso fica impossível. Arrombamento. Do curso. Tá, entendi.
So make sure everything's in order. I don't
Entendi.
want to see any idling here.
Eu tenho uma posição.
Willingly again.
Here it is, that damn chest. 3 years I've been telling him. God's truth.
What did I do to deserve this? Oh!
Que isso, cara? Isso aqui é horrível de difícil. É muito difícil. Nossa, velho, é muito horrível.
Here it is, that damn chest. 3 years I've been telling him. God's truth.
Nossa, consegui. Depois de 1000 anos. Gengibre.
Thank you kindly, young man. If you want to get a bite to eat, stop by the kitchen.
So they're crisp on the outside and juicy on the inside. Nothing half cooked.
Hang on. Where's that ginger? Herdick. How am I to make that gingerbread? I'll bet it was that ninny Dorka who took it. Why do I even bother?
And don't forget to light the fire in the main hall. It's as cold there as a dungeon. And that doesn't do me any good. Oh.
Agora não. Tem que conseguir. Tá, deixa eu ler no livro lá o que pedia mais. A gente conseguiu algumas coisas dos ingredientes. Vamos ver. É a 30 aqui. É a 30 de abril, 8ª Santa, Alberto 8º. Então tem motivo para testar a poção contra febres, acompanha informações. Essa daqui. A poção é preparada com vinho fervido, 3 partes de tanacerto, 2 partes de gengibre ralado e 1 parte de folhas de sabugueiro. Castelo, embora não tenha sido transformado. Tá, eu. Mas os cozinheiros ficaram muito grandes, gentis e me deram uma boa quantidade. Guardei bem guardado, já que o que restava só no suplemento havia desaparecido misteriosamente. Pátio do terraço, ao caminho do portão inferior. Enquanto as folhas do sabugueiro, visitei o carpinteiro acima do portão superior. Tá, a sabugueira lá no carpinteiro. Eu tô na certa, ficar na parte inferior do portão. Certo, vamos atrás disso o mais rápido possível. A gente vai até curar o capitão, que é isso. Nossa, é a 7ª badalada dessa.
The 7th bell.
It was nice. Good food and drink.
Vai. Vai lá pra baixo, né? Aqui a parte é o carpinteiro. Parte superior do portão superior, certo? Cadê?
It won't catch otherwise.
Yeah, of course. Although Gazer thinks that Morden will eat the skin off.
You talk to Gazer about it?
Cadê o dono da residência, velho?
When I was an apprentice.
But you were a carpentry apprentice.
Aye. As far as I know, only apprentices struggle with masters. Have you sold the fabric? It won't catch.
Yeah, of course. Although Gazer thinks that Morden will eat the skin off.
You talk to Gazer about it?
Como é que eu não tenho ganhos pra ficar usando aqui? Ah, esse aqui é o que é isso aqui?
Where did you actually learn?
When I was an apprentice.
But you were a carpentry apprentice.
Aye, as far as I know, all the apprentices that studied with masters.
Take care. Best of luck to you.
Camomila. Camomila.
Good day. Greetings, new friend.
Não sei se foi ele disse, cara. Fica lá pra baixo, né? Lá pra baixo. Preciso de uma ganza pra tentar abrir.
God bless. What do you...
Seems you're trying to sell. You'll have to give me a discount. How much do you want for it?
Junto tá bom.
Only because it's you.
We're getting close. This is pointless. I'm done haggling.
Ai, cara.
Seems you're trying to... You'll have to give me... Let's agree on...
Passa aqui.
Finally! Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
Vai ter roubado muito mais, agora tem um
So,
pouco de dinheiro
I
aqui.
went to see my brother, and to talk about the inheritance. But you...
Parte do portão inferior. Parece plantinha, parece. Essas daqui, não? Não, aqui é camomila.
How's your sister? She's feeling better.
Tô na parte inferior do portão, cara. Você não tá entendendo o que que ele... Vou ter que vender mais coisa roubada aqui pra conseguir.
sometime then.
Feel free. You're no longer in mortal danger.
God be with you.
Aye.
Opa. Não, não tinha urtiga na receita.
Greetings. How are you?
Ó, pula.
Come to think of it, it was him who told me.
Caramba, cara. Não existe essa planta aqui.
Best of luck to you.
Aye.
Só
Take
camomila.
care.
Ai, velho. Tava abandonada.
It's the 8th bell. I need to hurry.
Vamos, cara. Acha isso aí, velho. Sabugueiro e... Tá, vou ter que abrir o baú dele lá. Eu vou ter que comprar as gânzulas com...
What do you need? Hurry up!
I'll have a...
Tem que ter ganso aí, cara.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything?
Valeriana. Acho que por aqui. Cara, tá no baú dele, então.
How did it
Tem
go?
que fazer o
I
mínimo
went to
processo.
see him, but he threw me out. And you're surprised? But it was just a simple misunderstanding. Bollocks,
Se eu não conseguir essa planta, velho. Posso estar viajando aqui. Gengibre. A gente conseguiu. Certo. Tá aí a frase. Esse aqui não tá.
misunderstanding. You made a fool of yourself, more like. What am I supposed to do then? You should go and see the
Fervilho,
priest.
3 partes de
Nobody else can help
tanaceto,
you.
2 partes
Oh,
de gengibre
aye,
ralado,
priest.
parte de folha.
How could I have
Da
forgotten
folha de
about him?
sabugueira é só uma.
Maybe because I don't
Dando
think you'll be
acerto,
able to
dando
solve my
acerto,
problem.
dando acerto, dando acerto. Tenho esse dando acerto. Quem disse que uma das coisas tá no baú dele, né? Mas, deixa eu ver. Deixa eu ver aqui.
A little thing. So you're
Mas eu guardei bem
insulting me
guardado
too
ali
now.
aqui.
Ah,
Que resta-
sorry, I didn't mean it like that, of course. Well,
no terraço,
but I
também,
reckon you're right.
portão, chuveiro.
Prayer is the only thing that can help me now.
Well, I'll be on my way. I wish you well.
God be with you then.
Atrás da oficina. Eu sinto bem que eles tinham seus tecidos em segredo atrás da oficina. Cara, eu tenho
What about those locks?
Shh! Not so loud.
Let's see what.
Yeah, maybe next time then.
Cara, me passa o que eu quero.
What about those? Shh. Let's.
Que isso, é 13? Consigo comprar duas.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure.
Cara, me faz a...
Well. Very well then. Pleasure doing business. Take care.
It was nice. Good food and drink.
Deixa eu ver rápido isso aqui. Cara, é uma filha da puta.
Don't worry, man.
Pra quem nesse
But Dorcas said dying is a craft, and that's not allowed.
Onde é que tá essa fonte, cara, que eu não tô achando? Atrás da oficina. Acho que é aqui.
Ninth bell. Only 3 to go.
Vou deixar de enrolar e tentar fazer o que eu posso fazer.
But Dorcas said dying is a craft, and that's not allowed. And how much are them elderberries? But won't it be completely black?
My dear, if we could die, we would black.
And how much are them elderberries?
As much as you can fit in.
But won't it be completely black?
My dear, if we could die, we would
Não é exatamente isso que eu tenho que
Where
fazer.
did you actually live?
when I was an apprentice.
But you were a carpenter.
Preciso só de uma dessa folha, cara. Só uma.
What's that I hear?
And how much are them elderberries? But Dorcas said dying is a craft, and that's not allowed.
What's going on here?
And how much are them elderberries?
Never mind. I'm going back.
But
Só
won't it be
embora, sua
completely
praga.
black? And how much of them elderberry leaves should I put in? But won't it be completely black?
Where
Where did you actually learn? But you were a carpentry apprentice.
Bloody hell.
What?
Vou testar no baú dele. No baú dele deve ter, cara. Deve ser muito mais fácil pegar direto lá. Isso que me ferra aqui, velho.
I'm Henry.
My name...
What are you here for?
Me? Nothing much. I was sleeping in the... So? I says to hell with it, and I bore the whole lot down my... I slept like a...
Tinha muito tempo não.
It seems to me you know a thing or two about... well, a thing or two.
Does it show that much? Well, I'm not much of a one for making an honest living.
Vai ser o cara, hein?
Never was, actually. What do you need?
I need to get inside the castle, and it's likely I'll encounter some obstacles on the way.
Like locks, eh? I'll give you a piece of advice for nothing. I've kept myself alive stealing crusts of bread from commoners. If you want to rob the nobility, you might as well take a noose along with you for your...
I'm not planning to steal anything.
Well, that sounds pretty odd, but you're in luck. There's a certain groom at the castle. We did a job together near Yichin. He pretends he don't know.
Ah, right, Kabat.
See then.
And what can...
What do I know?
Sounds to me...
My neck, the worst once.
Só pra esse cara aqui não.
I'll be
cara.
going.
Sure.
Ah, seu verme. Você não pode me ajudar, cara. Ninguém mais pode. Quantos desse leão antigo? Só preciso daquela sambugueira ali e a. Só vou conseguir aqui mesmo, cara. Não tem jeito. Nossa, aquele guarda vai me quebrar, velho.
What?
Cara, que vai ser tá lá mesmo, não tem o que fazer.
Christ almighty.
The 10th bell. I don't have much time left.
Where did you actually learn? But you were a carpentry apprentice.
As far as I know, all the
What's that note? Are you sure there won't be trouble from it?
Don't worry.
But Dorcas said dying is a craft, and that's not allowed.
Daughter with me, and I told you not to talk to me.
Hey, you've no business here. Are you looking to steal something? Do you want me to go for the guards? Apologize and pay up right now.
Esse episódio aqui tá implacável. Implacável de difícil. Quer ver essa caixa de ganho aqui, hein?
Here it is, that damn chest. 3 years I've been telling him. God's truth. Thank you kindly, young man. If you want to get a bite to eat, stop by the kitchen.
Huh?
And smile. I don't want to see any sour faces when you...
Eu preciso fazer uma roubalheira, comprar as bens. A verdade é essa. E eu vou.
Aren't you supposed to be helping out?
It was nice.
Pode me ajudar alguma
Good
coisa?
food and drink.
Oi,
Can't.
Right?
I'm head.
Oh, I wouldn't.
Me neither.
I'll just.
Are you also
Sure, and I'm...
I wouldn't want to keep you.
Thanks a lot. Are you?
You should thank me for not saying... And now come and give me a hand.
That's...
Good day to you.
And I thought someone was creeping.
Cara, o portão baixo é qual aqui? Vamos ver. Tem essa saída ali de cima. Tá, esse é o portão baixo. Certo. Que diabos eu não consigo encontrar? Nossa, eu nem subi lá em cima pegar o livro ainda. Vou subir sim. Vou subir sim.
Greetings to you.
Good to see you, friend.
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullock when it's time to sow winter grains.
I need to plough too, you know.
What if you lent me the bullock on the
lá em
Lord's
cima.
Day? You're not going to plough on
Você não
Sunday,
fica aqui, pelo
are
que
you?
ele disse ali, o resto tá lá em cima no baú.
Except I don't have a bullock. And you won't lend me yours on any other day. Go and see the
Leite de leão, antiga. Vamos procurar alguma coisa que é parecida com camomila aqui, não? Parece que eu vou ser bem sucedido nisso aqui, não.
I'm sorry.
No. That looks like...
Como não,
What do you
cara?
need? Hurry up. I don't have all day.
Tu
I'll have a
acabou de
look at the
querer
wares.
negociar coisa roubada, cara. Como é que tu não quer comprar agora?
Selling me stolen wares, eh? I can tell at a glance. That means a lower price, friend. Let's agree on a price. Finally! Thank you, and a good day to you.
The 7th bell.
Ali lá em cima eu consigo abrir, o problema é que vai ter um guarda lá. Isso vai ser um problemaço pra mim.
What about those Shh. Let's see what...
Não vou conseguir a 32 nem aqui, nem nunca. Não vou comprar nada de linha.
pleasure doing business. Take care.
Eu comprei direto.
Stuff your face quickly and get back to work.
Não tá aqui, isso é ótimo. Vai. Pronto. Agora é só eu fazer, guys. Nossa, consegui. Tinha gengibre ali junto, eu não consegui nem ver, cara. Deixa eu ver. Tá, agora a gente vai ter que fazer. Não é isso. É essa aqui. Precisar de vinho, 3 punhadas de tanaceto, 2 punhadas de gengibre e 1 punhado de folhas de sabugueiro. Cara, essas folhas de sabugueiro. Adicione o tanaceto e ferva por 2 turnos. Moa as folhas de sabugueiro e adicione no caldeirão. Adicione o gengibre. Por fim, destile. Receita. Tá, então a gente vai adicionar o tanaceto, ferver por 2 turnos. Moer a folha de sabugueiro. Adicionar o caldeirão, depois gengibre, depois destila. Deixa eu ver no meu inventário aqui. Sabugueiro, falta só a porra do sabugueiro, eu acho. Não, a gente tem. Nossa, isso é ótimo. Isso é ótimo demais. Tá, então a gente vai pegar 3 punhadas de tanaceto. 3 punhadas de tanaceto. Certo. 2 punhadas de gengibre e 1 punhado de folha do sabugueiro. Tá, vamos preparar então. Vamos colocar o vinho. Tá tudo aqui. Três punhados, vamos lá.
It's the 8th bell. I need to hurry.
2. 3. Vamos mover para baixo. Ferver por 2 turnos. Claro que a gente teve só uma aulinha de alquimia. A gente agora tá enfrentando um médico maior da região. Tá. Foi. Agora a gente vai moer as folhas de sabugueiro. É 2 punhados de gengibre e destilo. A gente conseguiu fazer, hein? Vou levar isso aqui lá pro Thomas agora. Espero que eu não quero ser visto aqui, não. Tá, vamos lá agora.
Damn it.
Que isso eu tô invadindo? Não posso entrar de novo aqui, não? Isso aqui vai ser um problemão. Não estão me permitindo entrar de novo ali, não.
Ninth bell. Only 3 to go.
Aqui eu posso sim. Era só ali que tava dando alguma
Are you
coisa.
in need of something?
Isso não tem um caralho. Eu posso estar aqui sim. Oxi. Que isso, que pressão atmosférica.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
It will have to be diluted. His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work,
Tá delirando.
I don't think he'll last long.
Dá um remédio logo pra ele aí, cara. pode, cara.
I urge you all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called HANS, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug. The worst of all, a poacher.
Não pode.
And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead.
Stop! You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Rattay.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But, sir, the captain...
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this! I'm a nobleman, do you hear? A noble! Get your hands off me! You can't do this!
Open the gates!
My lord.
What the hell is going on?
It was just it's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble. That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
Caramba, cara, no último segundo. Cê é louco. Até que enfim, cara.
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
So, you're messengers from Rattay, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
Nossa Senhora.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service. I hope your health will soon be restored, sir. We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it? Well, it was somewhat unexpected. I must say, it was the first time I had a noose around my neck, and it wasn't the most pleasant experience.
Please, accept my apologies, sir. And that of my chamberlain, too. Is that not so, Ulrich? I must say in his defense that he had my orders not to admit anyone to the castle, and to be cautious.
I understand, sir. At home, some bandits got into Tamberg by subterfuge, and it cost us a lot of effort to reconquer it.
I'm glad you understand. Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I am all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
I wouldn't be so bold as to suggest that, sir. We are merely interested in whether you would sit down at the negotiating table with us. It's necessary to discuss the future of the kingdom, whether it's to be a common one or not.
The future is still a long way off for me, Lord Capon. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans. Right now, we've got a common enemy, so we have common interests, too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed, you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground.
I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
Who is this Lord Nebak?
The lord of a smaller house with not much in the way of estates, just a fortress and lands, but he also owns a mill that provides a significant part of his income. His children are grown up. His daughter married well, thanks to Sir Otto. His son is away from the domain, dealing with duties. Sir Otto helped him to acquire an official position. In short, the House of Nebak is more than beholden to Sir Otto for his magnanimous help and support.
Thank you, Ulrich. Nevertheless, I suspect Jaromir will not be keen to charge into battle. But that is of little consequence. He has a few good men who will be useful. That will do us. If he delivers, I will regard his obligation as fulfilled.
What should we do if he's unwilling to heed what we say?
His house has always been loyal to mine. And it has always been more than worth their while. So tell him that I would like it to remain so. I do not expect any great obstacles, but it would be wise to show Sir Jaromir respect by sending him someone of status. He will take his time over being persuaded, and then concur, as he always has done.
I'll get to him somehow, sir.
I expect nothing less from you.
Is the route safe?
As I said, the fortress is in the wilderness amongst the cliffs. There are many places where outlaws may be hiding, so watch out.
Don't worry, sir. I have Henry here by my side for such situations.
Is that all, sir?
It's no simple task. Knowing Jaromir, if I sent a common messenger, he'd come back with a boot print on his backside. Dealing with the lower nobility can be tricky. They tend to be fixated on their own somewhat fragile status.
We'll take care of it, sir. Count on us.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not delay our diplomatic mission unnecessarily.
Very well. I think that is all for now. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh. Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor. A stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Ah, interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. I'm sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Ulrich here. and I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. There, your, equipment shall also be returned to you, and you'll find your horse in the stable. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount, and therefore he has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses, if you so wish.
Que isso.
Gentlemen, follow me.
Bom demais, tá ótimo demais.
So, Sir Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're gonna act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offense.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realize it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realized that.
You couldn't have realized. Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more, I apologize. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Que isso, Hans
Well,
botou
it
muita
seems
ordem.
Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
Que isso, gente. Maravilhoso. Maravilhoso demais. Então ficamos aqui, pessoal, com essa nossa parte 6 de Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Uma saga que está extremamente maravilhosa. Pô, achei que o Hans ia morrer mesmo, hein, galera. Achei que ele ia de base mesmo. Então tá, a gente fechou. Deixa o like no canal, no vídeo, se inscreve, ativa o sininho. Slashão na área. Valeu, falou!